Hello, BDA Bloggins here, just checking in before I go out for my walk. It's been a fairly autumnal day today. It's been pretty chilly and cloudy, and it's quite foggy this morning, first thing. Yeah, it's definitely coming on to winter. Well, not winter, a bit early for winter. It's definitely autumn happening in the air at the moment, but not quite time to put the heating on just yet. I think I can just about eke out trying to putting that on for a couple of for another week or two. I'm not quite ready for that. But yeah, I went out to watch my nephew play rugby again this morning, and they won fairly comfortably as well. They did pretty well, which is always good to see. They've made some good progress as a team over the last, well, particularly over the summer. They've definitely improved as a team during the off season. So that's yeah, nice to go watch. So yeah, I haven't really done much else since then, to be fair. Not that you need to on a Sunday. It's all about chilling out and preparing for the week, I guess. Not that I have much on this week, to be fair. So yeah, I'm just going to go out for a walk. I don't know what the weather is later on this evening. I don't know if I'll be able to do any astrophotography or whatnot. I haven't seen what the weather forecast is, so I suspect this cloud is probably going to be with us for the rest of the day. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'll be out for a little bit, I think. Don't know. Don't really have much planned for this afternoon / evening. It's it's just coming up to 5 p.m. So it's more evening than afternoon, I would say. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do this evening. I might do some more Warhammer stuff. I've got a big pile of, not big pile, I've got a small pile of stuff to work through. So I might give that a bash this evening and see how I get on with it. Yeah, I don't know if this will pick up, but I can sort of hear a rumbling from my neighbour's music going on. Oh no, stop now. Trying to work out. Don't know. Might have been the extractor fan. Well, it might have been the fridge. I don't know. Could have been my own tinnitus, to be fair. Which I'm pretty sure I have from listening to music too loudly. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to go for a walk and then check in later. haven't really got, like I say, I haven't really got much of a plan this evening. So I finished the soup that I made the other day. Well, I finished the soup that Mum made the other day, I should say. And then I've got some curry that I did the other day. That'll probably take me a couple of days to eat if I can face eating it after a day or two. So yeah. I might freeze some of it just to save it for later. I'm pretty sure I've got Tupperware that go in the freezer, because this is a problem. As good as doing stuff in the slow cooker is, I tend to get bored of eating whatever I've made after eating about 2 portions of it, so it often ends up going off and I have to throw it out, which is not ideal, because obviously living on a limited budget, you tend to run out of food and money before the end of the month. So yeah, I probably ought to freeze some of it and save some of it for later. Yeah, problem is I don't have like singular portion Tupperware. I've got Tupperware, but it's like big Tupperware, so it's like 2 or 3 portions. It's like 3 or 4 portions. Whereas I need maybe a portion that's like, a Tupperware that's like a portion or 2. But I don't, whatever. Yeah, so yeah, maybe I need to figure that out this evening. What sort of dinners I can have. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to go out on my walk in a minute. I might just do a slightly shorter one. I don't know what the weather's going to be. I don't think it's due to rain. I'll have to double check, but I mean, it's one of the good things going to see my nephew play rugby. I get a few of the steps in early in the morning, so I don't have to go on a big walk now. Just on just short of 3,700, so I don't have to go on a big long walk now. Yeah, the other thing I need to figure out is how while I'm thinking about it, is how am I going to keep the chilies in the greenhouse doing okay. They look okay now because they've had water recently, but I've got a big heater unit and a battery to plug it into, but it's a case of, would the battery last? If I left the battery and the heater in the greenhouse on all night, would the battery last? But yeah, I don't know. So I need to figure out a system, or I don't know, figure out if there's a cheap way to insulate it, like insulate the greenhouse, and keep it warm during the winter months, now that we're approaching that time of year. So yeah, maybe that can be on my to-do list for this week. Yeah, so anyway, I am going to go and do my walk, and I shall check in later. So ta-ta for now, see you later. Hello, Bearded Boggins, just checking in before I go to bed for the evening. Yeah, doing a little bit more of my Warhammer stuff this evening. Did some painting. Just to chill out, really. Didn't really feel like doing much else, to be fair. So I figured I'd work on the small backlog of things that I've got. Did some painting, mostly. So I've done most of the details on here. Obviously I've not painted the rock that he stood on, but I need to do these decorative things on the front. But other than that, I've done field focus. I've done most everything else, basically. There might be a few small bits I've probably missed. But yeah. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. Yeah. But yeah, so I just need to do these bits down here. He's coming off the front of his neck piece, the dangly bits there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out. So yeah. Yeah, it's nice to have that hobby to fall back on. So yeah, just fancied doing some painting for a bit. Yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. Can't think what else. I haven't really done much else this afternoon/evening. So yeah. Right. On that note, I'm going to go to bed. So good night, and I shall see you tomorrow. Ta-ta.